sometimes I have... We'll bring out games that are just really confusing to me. And that's this one. By that I mean very little similarities to what we normally play around here. Wow, the audio on the desktop is quite loud. Let's turn that down. This game should not be louder than me. Because we all want to hear my amazing voice. How loud is this game? Alright, that's a lot better. Yes! So a long time ago, in a very distant land, I streamed the first 4 chapters of this game. And Chapter 5 has recently come out. I was gonna do it on launch, but like a lot of other games came out, and I just completely forgot about it. And then I was like, alright, am I gonna redo the whole fucking game? And I was like, well, probably not. Because that would take a lot of time. And I'm not a smart or plan-aheady kind of guy. Which is unfortunate, because that means I'm going to have to wing it through Chapter 5, because I don't actually remember every single decision I made. But I did check beforehand. There is a full recap that will hopefully explain all of my terrible decisions. So this is Chapter 5. I probably should have put that in the title, but I'm not that smart. Yeah. A lot of me talking and yapping today. For those of you who do not know, this is the game that was made by the people who made Slay the Princess, before they made Slay the Princess, and it's still not done yet. I believe, we don't know how many chapters we're gonna get for this. Full recap. We're gonna load. Load this one. This one seems... I don't know who Dats is. I feel like I started a different file, and then I did, like, 4 minutes of it. Yeah. Oh my god, Rye is here. How's it going? It's the most elaborate shut up message I think I've gotten from you. Also, this is a bad stream to come in if you want me to shut up. This is gonna be me yapping. Been busy. I guess you haven't missed anything. Not even Trails, because I've missed 2 weeks. I'm like so behind on it. This is the episode. Episode finally awaits. How dare you? Please save your game now. I just did. Alright, continue. Join the subreddit or play Slay the Princess. I haven't played Slay the Princess yet. Would you like to see a recap? Join the subreddit. I think I actually already am on there. Because I kind of got spoiled on some stuff in part 5. Give me a full recap. I want to know every shit decision that I've made in the past. What the fuck did I pick for my 2 abilities? I think I have magical powers and I can talk to animals. The funeral of Perlane Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seems like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with that side of the family. It seems like an excuse to not go. You went to a fucking cursed-ass house. I don't know who this guy is, but he's our friend, probably. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. Alright, we were at a spooky house. We were told not to explore. That's our cousin. We went to go in the woods, I guess. Okay, I do remember this. We went with her to go film a YouTube video in the woods, which is a very odd way for this game series to start. Oh yeah, and there's some kind of plague on the town that kills animals. Hold money away from the most decrepit, unlivable places ever and be like, this is our legacy. Oh, that's right, the deer talked to us. And I'm pretty sure we let the dude... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I let the guy die to save the dog. Or the dog died anyways? Oh, Clayton Rousdower, am I here? Right, I gave myself the full first fucking, like, full name. There's monsters. Which is way funnier. We were told not to get arrested by the cops a second time. Oh yeah, there's a zombie guy following us. This woman's been kind of suspicious. Okay, I'm slowly remembering and piecing together the pieces of the thing. What a pleasant experience. This game went fucking sideways, like, by chapter 3. Oh, thank you. I got the update from the possum. That's all we really needed. Wait, our cousin doesn't like us. I think we can talk to the cat. Is the cat gonna give us an update? We're not allowed to come out of the house after. Some backstory, I guess. Oh, this person's gonna help us find the evils. Alright, there was definitely a character right here. I distinctly remember there being a character here. The dog's looking at me like it doesn't know what's going on. What's that a map of? Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm the worst person to play horror games because I'm either making fun of every fucking detail or I'm terrified. Oh yeah, okay. You remember your friend, the ghost? I guess we went to visit someone. There's zombie guy again. He's our only friend. I do remember him saying that. Okay, yeah, so some kids snuck into a mine. That was chapter 2. We were best friends with a ghost, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's right. I called a kid just stuck in the mine. I figured you should know. I need to be insistent on calling. I'm gonna be real. We probably shouldn't have narked to the cops. Or to our cousin. That's not how that works, kid. These are like... The kid... Hold on. I want the kid's shirt that's Bugs Bunny smoking a joint. The turtle army is coming. Queen, what do you mean by that? Am I gonna see an army of turtles outside my doorstep? Oh, that's what you meant. Queen, what the hell? Also, how is Super Auto Pets? I just 44'd ode to Disgusting Golden. Jesus. Least disgusting Tabitha face. Well, welcome, Raiders. Welcome to the horror-themed visual novel. Where I'm definitely going to make all the jokes. It does become horror-themed by, like, the 3rd chapter. I do remember the game goes, like, fucking bananas. My dad said the house is haunted. Everyone says their house is haunted. Why did we go further in the mine? That's the one thing they said. Oh, did the kids just fucking dip? Yeah, how about you don't go in the mine that might be full of mountain lions? Or an ancient... Are you alright? No, let them die. Okay, I'd be the worst horror protagonist. Okay, I think I've typed my full name in, without fucking realizing that it would not... That it wasn't a first name, last name thing, so... I'm gonna be real. Did not think this through. Okay, so I somehow got a kid hurt. Plot update from the possums! I'm in your glass house. Who's living in the... We're just chilling. I feel like... The last time I ever put in my full name was with my dead name. Damn. I've actually, I think I've told this story on stream before. I have stopped putting, like, my real name in games that ask for my name because I just feel so weird. It feels very odd for a game to, like, call me out, and I'm just like, nah, we're not doing that today. I was like a fucking dumb kid. You're like, oh, I'm playing Pokemon and putting my name in. Persona actually is what caused me to fucking stop doing that. I was like, I don't think I like it here. But that has led to a complete opposite problem where Persona becomes very funny when you play as Gordon Freeman. Yeah. I'll definitely have fun, Queen. Get some rest. Or whatever it is you're doing. Oh, before you know, what happened last night? Oh. You mean that a kid broke her fucking leg in a mine shaft? Why did we need her update? You're Clayton Rousdower. Did Duke die? Yeah, he probably died. Oh, we owned most of this town. Got it. The empty house. The dog! The mayor dog. Oh, okay, no, they're probably not going to explain this. So, I actually do remember a plot beat with the dog. So the dog is the mayor, but since I can talk to animals, you find out that none of the actual dogs like the mayor dog. And if you tell that to the humans, they just look at you like you're fucking insane. It has to be a horror event out of the quirky town. Right, you gotta remember that, like, all horror media is traced back to Twin Peaks. Like, I guarantee you, the people that made this are Twin Peaks fans. Oh yeah, we just don't like this guy. Okay, Scarlet Hollow wasn't the King's Light quest. Got it. No glyph. This is Spooks Town. Oh, do you also talk to animals? I hope that comes up in chapters so I don't fucking realize that everyone doesn't think I'm insane. The dog could vote he wouldn't be mayor. Yes. I'm not even kidding. You can ask Stella's dog about the mayor, and he talks about how all the dogs in town hate him. It's such a weird, like, side tangent you can go on. You're all the dogs in the town. I don't want to discuss my beliefs, Pastor Daniel. Especially since it's apparently become common practice for people to leave weird conspiracy pamphlets for servers. And by becomes practice, the standard, I mean, like, holy crap, I feel like I've been seeing those for the past decade at this point. Oh yeah, there's this guy. I think I got him shot and lit on fire. Like, I'm pretty sure I got this guy killed. You can't just do that, Rouse. He was a monster! Without you. Well, I had to make a choice, and he was trying to kill me, maybe. Who is... Okay, there was definitely a character right here. Oh, there's also a blank. This gotta be on purpose. Wait, if I had just skipped the recap, would I have missed the whole... her not being here? I'm trying to remember her name. Let me turn this up slightly. I don't know if the music's getting through on stream. Seems fine to you. He's evil, alright. There we go. I want the music to come through because I'm actually liking this film. We're watching a movie while I'm still in town. Are we watching Gremlins 2, the new batch? Is this... game in modern day so I can make that joke make sense? Who's unhappy or something? Most likely. That's right. Reese can't do anything. He's too sick. He'll just live like this. I'm gonna be real. Yes. Right. My cousins live in a small town, and 2 years ago, they were ecstatic about a grocery, like a fucking Piggly Wiggly moving into, like, being built in their town. That is a chain of grocery stores to people who do not live in the Midwest. Good, huh? See, Reese? Poison! Not evil in public, that's fair. Is this the ghost chap? I'm trying to remember. That person's coat is fan-fucking-tastic. If I didn't, like, somehow team up with Avery the entire game, I made some horrible mistakes. Husker also feels like he's going to start professionally wrestling. The dog sprites are the best. Okay, Bloodstained into Ghost, into Trapdoor. Oh, yep, alright, I remember this. We talked to a ghost. Oh yeah, that's right. Wayne, like, comes into the fucking magic dimension. I'm gonna be real. Now that I'm remembering, this sequence was a lot better when I was, like, actually going through it. You think you have something? Oh yeah, our ancestors screwed over the ghost's family a long time ago. And then I think... Oh yeah, I gave up some of my lifespan. Sort of a thriller mystery? That sounds interesting. Yeah, right, send it to me. I'd love to see that. Oh yeah, and then she ditched me after I turned old. I don't know if you sent this to me. How new is this? This looks very modern in terms of it. 40 hours of a thrilling gameplay. Have to look through this at some point. Ethnic food, because it's legit mystery. You need to pay attention and solve the mystery visual novel. I do like that. I don't know if Piggly Wiggly still just calls everything that's not... I don't know. There isn't one nearby my house enough since I don't drive, so I don't really go recently. Before I go, I'm sure you have questions. Like how ghosts are real. Wow, they just, like, really fucking, like, breezed over the fucking ghosts in the mines of all the children ghosts we dealt with, and the weird fucking door down there. Wow, I really actually just needed a recap to remember everything, huh? I'm starting to remember actual plot points. Suddenly you went to bed. Hates paying attention. No, I solved a bunch of stuff by paying attention. I beat 999 and... I didn't actually beat Virtue's Last Reward. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like the bed being right in the middle. Just devoid of all souls. This is how I live. I have to have my bed against a wall so I can look directly at the door. We talked to the cops? When did we talk to the cops? Okay, I don't remember this one. And this guy is reporting that someone stole a giant pumpkin from them. This is a small town. I'm pretty sure. Why is that guy wearing sunglasses indoors? Oh yeah, I think the miners of the town are going. Could put salt on the food before tasting it era. That is depressing, but also, I feel like I kind of get that in the sense that you don't want to serve someone something they're just going to put seasoning on itself, but what do you mean I drank something this woman gave me? She's been... She just screams secret villain. Or is secretly the good the big hero, but like... I don't know, I don't trust all these herbs. You're putting salt in a dish while it's cooking and after it's done. That is true! So it couldn't be her. Okay. Oh dear, this doesn't bode well. I'm using magic. Need the salt for an hourglass. You look your answer, you're not getting the salt. If I open a restaurant, my first rule would be you can't modify an item more than 3 times. If you have more than 3 modifiers on an item, you gotta order something else. Okay, fucking rant, a little bit of a rant. I hate people who order an item and then try their very best to turn it into something completely different. Like, just fucking order something else. A menu isn't there for your pick and choose fucking ways. If a place doesn't have a build your own option, you're not allowed to fucking pretend it does. Okay? Oh, there's a fucking cat and an enemy lurking in plain sight. Could it be you? If I go to any fuck-ass random town in the fuck-ass Colorado, I'd find Eldritch horrors beyond my imagination. Probably. You might just find a town devoid of just, like, anything. The US is kind of horrible at this. Didn't have a chicken sandwich. Like, the US is littered with small towns abandoned by the world. 'Cause Applebee's fucking sucks. It's like a... I don't know how to fucking describe Applebee's. Like a... It's like not fast food, but it's not quite like an actual fancy restaurant. I believe the term in the industry is casual dining. Because I work at a restaurant like that. And that's what we're referred to as, even though, God, they really want us to act like we're a fast food place. Yeah, Glyph's got it. It's like Fridays, or TGI Fridays, or, Chili's, although I think Chili's' food is slightly better. They're all kind of the same fucking thing. Why did we go to a basement with the creepy guy? You didn't bother to retrieve the axe. Oh, I died down there, didn't I? No, it's another creepy fucking door. We're surrounded. Oh yeah, his transformation. I remember this. See, that's why I killed him and let him on fire. 'Cause I'm not dealing with that right now. That's not what I need in my life. Cheaper at Applebee's. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think the last time I've remembered going to an Applebee's. I don't go to a lot of sit-down restaurants because I don't have much of a reason to. Holy shit! It was Tabitha who just fucking took him out with a shotgun. Never mind, this is the greatest fucking turn into monsters, give them enough opioids. Actually, if I remember the lore correctly, he was like, I don't know how they explain it. It's like his mom had dreams of this like monster visiting her, and then she gave birth to her son. And like that's like the only explanation we get. And I guess I romanced Stella. Is that what's going on? Yeah, probably. I don't remember that at all. It's time to wake up. Alright, hold on. Let's save. I don't know if I'm in the monster artist side here. Well, like, he just kind of... What's weird about that chapter, if I remember correctly, is he just kind of freaks out and transforms. And it's like, oh no, we need a monster set piece immediately. He morbs. It's Morbin time. Yeah, I guess I romanced Stella. Don't really remember why I did that. Probably made sense in the moment. I don't know, it's been like, what, 3 years since I played this game? You cannot live here? Okay, nice touches. I like the post-it notes on the screen. I fucking love the board. Does she have a, is this a plush of her own dog? This plush is good. I like this. I guess she has pictures of herself on her wall. It's not a mold in the corner. I think that's our vision. You had a good night's sleep, but you're still exhausted. That sounds about right. Gonna kill you before the monsters are ghosts. I'm not capable of seeing everything in my room. I mean... No, my room's a fucking disaster. I think the only thing that's not a disaster are my shelves. But even then, you could argue they are a disaster. Alright, let's go to the kitchen. I like the cat soap thing. The dog, and the picture of the dog. Oh, the dog's talking. With thousands of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So my brother, many years ago, started collecting Magic cards, and I knew it was getting out of hand because he took over part of the living room. There's like 2 bookshelves in my parents' house, like next to his room in our living room, that is just like has like thousands of cards on them. I swear. Well, if it looking up to the family name there. He may not be okay. He said, I went over to my parents and I was asking about Magic, because I've got a bunch of friends who play, and he was like, yeah, no, you can have some of my cards. A little packet too. Gretchen, I've joined in the crew. You're my familiar now. You tend to spend more nights this evening. We come in a pair, she and I. Dude, I'm not kicking out your dog. The dog might be the best character. I can't... This game got really loud all of a sudden. Clayton Rasdower, you old son of a bitch! I must be addressed by my full name. It's funnier that way. What are you cooking? Oh, pancakes, got it. You might not like Commander. I believe there are, but like, I don't usually play these games with a romance option in mind. I think I probably just lucked into this. If I lucked into, I'm pretty sure like the choices I made must have had this make sense. I don't know. I didn't buy this game thinking there'd be a romance option. I bought the game because I thought the art looked cool. There's a explore. I'm fucking say nothing. Ask for something else. You got French toast in here? This dramatic power level range, largely due to starting out as the you can play what cards you want format. I feel like getting into any TCG, like now, is always I feel like you're always gonna feel like with Legacy it's legal in Commander. I don't know. I mean, you could be right, but I don't know. Whenever I look at a TCG or something, I always think about like, because like if I got into Yu-Gi-Oh now, I feel like the cards I would have would always feel weak because I don't know what I'm doing, but it could just be the format sucks. I don't know. I have not invested in a TCG since I was like a little kid. And the only reason I want to maybe get into Magic is because Mr. House's card is funny. He is more of a fighting game than a TCG at times. Oh, don't worry. You know what? We'll give you a kiss. Well, I didn't think I'd get a close-up. Just goes back to the fucking pan. There's not even a change. Pokemon is the fighting game TCG. I don't even know much about Pokemon's meta, but like, Yu-Gi-Oh! I will agree from what I've learned about Yu-Gi-Oh! It does feel very much like you're playing less of like a bunch of individual cards and more like a cohesive weirdness. I'm from the Midwest. We ask everybody that question. I don't even know what I did. Probably killed some people. Alright, I can't believe you made pancakes. That sounds like a pretty us answer. Me answer. Breakfast is— I'm always saying shit like this. Stella, where the hell is your batter? More importantly, where the hell are you putting the finished pancakes? He was like trying to build a gun to shoot your opponent while trying to stop your opponent from finishing their gun. Yeah. I sometimes watch a Yu-Gi-Oh! Some videos of Yu-Gi-Oh! On YouTube, which is just like people. It's a guy that just talks about banned deck, or not banned, but like bad archetypes, and I find that interesting because like half the bad archetypes sound way too much fun to play. This is why I'll never get into a TCG, because I would pick the fucking dumbest decks to play and lose every game because I just want to have fun. Did you make any pancakes for the dog? No, the dog doesn't get any food. What the hell? Give the dog some food. I'm on Team Dog. Where were those plates in the earlier scene? Take a bite of the pancakes. We definitely have to eat some pancake. They're incredible. Are they? Maple syrup. We don't have like blueberry jam or something? There's bad bed and there's like, yeah, this deck's shit, but it's gonna still beat your face with it bad. One of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos is on a guy playing, I think it's Skull Servants. Mostly because I found out that Don Thousand's deck from Zexels is real and does exactly what it does in the show. And I have no idea why that's a legal deck. I'm sorry, we have to talk about this. Nope, okay. Oh no, I actually have to answer this question. The deck is intrinsically tied to how you can actually pop off of a fun bad deck allows you to actually... See, that's the thing, is like, if I were to get into that or Magic, I'd want to know what I'm getting into is something that actually kind of works. Because, like, if I don't win... Because, like, it's something I kind of learned recently, weirdly enough, while playing Deadlock, is, like, sometimes I don't care if I win a game, as long as I had fun. You can make a deck win in all sorts of different ways. There's another mechanic of reflecting all battle damage back. Rai, you are evil. I guess he's not the same kid. He's kind of a monster. Well, for one, I'm glad you locked him away where he belongs. I hope we never see that deranged boy again. I told you, did ya? I told you he was a monster. The dog knew it first. We should listen to the dog. The guy one of my commander will directly deal it whenever a monster, when a creature dies, enters the graveyard, or leaves your graveyard. That sounds really cool. I just want to play House because he has a dice mechanic, and I think that's really funny. We should bust into the... say nothing and no, we gotta do something. We should go to the Forbidden Wing. What a coincidence. I was gonna suggest that. Wait, weren't we supposed to be home or something? That's where the dice and coin slips go. Well, I just like the idea of playing a card game and being like, alright, let me bust out my D6s. I am also well aware that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has tried dice and coin flip mechanics and they have failed every fucking time. Joey Wheeler's deck is very funny to me. Pay a life point. I don't know about Arcana Force. Please tell me. Please tell me all of its craziness. I don't know. As for Magic, there's fucking... I did see, I think it was, Zeal, a buddy of mine, who sent me House's card, and I'm so tempted. It's just flip coins and hopes you win! Hold on, I gotta look this up. Hold on, we're stopping the stream. I'm deranged right now. I gotta look at Arcana Force right now. I gotta look at these cards. What are these? Oh my lord. They're based on the fucking... Oh, they have weaknesses. This deck... Hold on. This is the best line on any Wikipedia page. Most notably, if you don't get any right coin flips, your deck will destroy itself. Oh, I have no idea how badly I want to play that deck. It sounds so bad. Alright, now with a full pancake breakfast, in my experience, we're gonna go immediately pass out on the couch, because that is way too heavy for a breakfast. Especially if you're like me and you smother your pancakes with fucking syrup. And you forgot to put any fruit on them. Maybe we had a glass of orange juice or something? Is there a way to make your opponent control cards in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. It's early and you can smell the diner cooking up breakfast for hungry miners and brewing coffee. Good God! There are a lot of shuttered buildings around here. She's so excited to, wait, why'd they build this house on a fucking cliff? Isn't there a polymerization card that lets you use your opponent's, cards as fusion material? Yeah. I only know about that card because HoloLive, for some reason, has been sponsored multiple times by not Duel Master, by Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm pretty sure they used it in the last round of sponsored streams. Hello, Luna. Also, I don't know why HoloLive has done multiple collaborations with Yu-Gi-Oh! When they have their own TCG that I'm almost tempted to get, because I think their packs, at least on Amazon, are cheaper than getting Pokemon packs. This is, like, architecturally not sound. Survive at such great altitude. Perhaps that's why she has such... Oh, it's the dog talking. Gretchen, stop having funnier commentary than me. Just played some horror games. Yeah, a lot of horror games have released early this year. Mostly just RE9, which I still have to do. Yaron has a tendency to shoot first and ask questions later. I think I have some relatives like that. What do you mean the cliff used to be a lot further from the house? Stella, cliffs don't just become worse, like, in a couple of years. Maybe our house is cursed by a demon. Maybe this guy's the demon. With his dog, who's not a demon. A lot of itch.io stuff. I am still hooked on eugenics. And for some reason, I have reinstalled New Vegas and jammed a bunch of crap in it. One of my companion mods I use isn't working, and I'm kind of sad by that fact. We can uncover all the secrets. It's really gone to the dogs. You seem really excited about this decrepit house that's currently on fire. Why, I take no offense to that. If it had gone to the dogs, there'd be considerably more comfortable pillows and considerably less cats. Oh, less cat. A loathsome feline stench pervades every inch of this house. Okay, the dog's commentary is gonna take over from now on. It's his stream. Played some Awakening. I want to play more Fire Emblem, but, like, I'm still waiting if Nintendo has any news on that new game. Also, yes, I still owe it. We still have to do Hagen White on stream. I've been putting that off. We're not going to my bedroom. Wait, hold on! Let's go talk to the possums! What did he say? So we meet again, Frou-Frou. Why, it's been ever so long, and I'm sure you missed me terribly. So many monsters is... But it's the grave as you belong, I would spit upon it. I'm not having the dog die. Oh good, we chased the dog away from this. Where are the possums? Gretchen kind of looks like you. The dog? You think you look like the pug down here? Oh. I don't know if you're being delusional. I can see it. was wondering about that because I'm like, I don't think anyone looks like the dog. This card lets you summon level 5 monster with the graveyard, even if the players feel level 5, unlocking it. So you give your opponent that monster and turn skip them. Someone has been here, the closet's open, and somebody started rummaging through my shit. Where are the possums? I came up here to get an update on them. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. No, we check in on Dustin first. I don't care that I got a stat check. Oh yeah, so for those of you who have never seen this game before, there's like a bunch of skills you pick. I picked Mystical and Talk to Animals. Does it say this on here? No, it does not. Okay, well those are the two I picked. Because I thought it'd be funny. So I kind of come across like a weirdo who knows about magic. Where are the possums? Dustin is missing. Something has happened to my possum friend. Huh? You have a little possum friend who, Dustin, who lives in your drawers? The drawers next to where you sleep? Opossums are not fucking cute. They are horrifying little monsters. Tragic. Alright, well, let's actually do it. Wait, I'm sleeping in a dead person's room? I think the only experience I've actually had with a possum was this giant one that sat on our front porch. Message your opponents to fuck them because they're the most evil people ever. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Just has had a lot of ideas over the years. Yeah, I need to investigate the closet. There's another fucking... We have a hidden door in the closet. In my closet. I think it's all Wayne's fault. The cast of Wayne's World is here. Yeah, that's right. Also, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, I don't have any. I don't claim ownership over this house. We're going in. Here we are in the forbidden wing of the state. Yep, just as decrepit as the rest of the fucking house. Boarded up too. This place does not feel like a place for humans anymore. Whoa, an exclusive look at the ruins of the estate. Oh, Stella, it's a miracle we've survived so long. The places you drag me to sometimes, my goodness gracious. And the dog has had enough of your shit. Visit the wall past. Oh, those are fresh prints. Oh, okay, so there is a fucking demon living in here. Those prints belong to that vile shell of a man. I'm most certain of it. His scent is unmistakable. Gretchen, are you also magic? That's a really nice picture. Can I swipe it? Such a mildew is strong in here. You're already weakened. Oh, that's right. I gave like 20 years of my life to a ghost. Fair. This house does suck. Holy many fucking hidden rooms are there in this goddamn place? The players would play those cards, they draw 2 and you lose the game next turn. I think that's one of the things I find fascinating about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that, like, while there are a lot of archetypes that play similarly, the more I learn about archetypes and, like, different play styles, I feel like sometimes the people at Konami fucking just lost their mind and just decided to invent the dumbest thing possible. It's like, some of them just feel like they're doomed from the start. The homesteads. In commemoration of the Starlet. Great, man. Once you figure out the narrative behind each archetype's play safe and we're done. Then Magic gets gain an extra turn, lose at the end of next turn. What? So all 2 of you. What? I have more than 2 viewers. There's probably at least 3 people in chat. Okay, that's a gun. That's all I had to say. I thought I had a second joke here. Hey, how about we just loot this room, and then I'm pretty sure I'm set for life. That gun alone could probably get us a couple $100. Gladiator beat. How do they run? Also, I hope everyone really likes the cards stream, where we just talk about cards. Not the gun? Oh, this is where the possums used to fucking live. Shh, we don't want to know. We're not getting cast of Amontillado. A bust of that is a bust of Janice. What the fuck? Seemed to murder you. It's tag team wrestling. I don't know if I count as an investigative journalist. I kind of love that. That archetype rules. Oh, cool. A knife. Another weapon. Furry tag team wrestling. You're only an investigative journalist if you write about it. We're trying to bring back Gonzo journalism in the town of Scarlet Hollow. Last year I read. Oh, which of his things did I read? I don't think it was Campaign Trail. Fuck. Oh, I read his writings on the Kentucky Derby last year. And I had to reread part of it because he sometimes just is incomprehensible. Elf note? They're elf idols who all work for some eldritch fey horror. I gotta look that up, too. What the fuck? It's the man from the Vision. What Vision? Oh. A witch was going to solve his problem. This is about a witch? There are witches in Scarlet Hollow along with demons and ghosts and fucking everything? Guys, I'm finding the lore. But your strength is Charlie's now, isn't it? Oh, right. Oh, I thought that'd be one. The crew! vermin, let me at him. No, don't, they're my friends. Please no kill, Dustin already dead. Is they could summon themselves for free to the center monster zone and then bring out continuous trap and wait. When it's turn, you can swap the monster in the center zone with different health. And you can. Holy fuck, that actually sounds like a fun archetype. No, Gretchen. Dustin and Dustin's mobs are my friends. You don't need to fight them. Dustin? Why, I didn't know you were around every disgusting little creature. Gretchen! I was unaware I was associated with someone of such low breeding. Though I suppose I could learn something from you. It could reflect well on me to choose to mingle with the occasional riffraff. One should be too unkind to those who are lesser, even if it means I must put up with the odorous beasts as these. I think Dustin needs to become my new familiar. Heartbreaking, the dog is racist. I was rooting for Gretchen. Dustin is my new friend. Dustin will become the friend of friends. According to the achievement list, I could have made him a bed out of blankets, but apparently I never did that, and I'm kind of sad. He would big strong, protect ugly dog. How'd you get in here? Huh. But Dustin knows many places to hide, so we come here. Can I pet you? Okay. We pet the goddamn possum. I'll edit that part of the video. We don't need commentators starting any fights about petting wild animals. They wouldn't understand that you have some otherworldly bond with every animal you meet. At least someone's acknowledging this. Dustin not know about many secrets. Dustin knows upper room's scary. Smells like blood and storms. When Dustin came down here, nobody ever comes here. Plenty of little dark places to sleep. Other secrets Dustin knows is stuff like food in the other small house, not actually food. Wait, what do you mean food in the other house is not actually food? What do you mean by that, Dustin? This is just Dustin's house on the weekend, but Dustin can wait for next weekend. Yeah, what are you sitting on? Also, how does this scene play out if you can't talk to animals? Like, are you just like, they just start hissing at you? Bye, Dustin. Bye, Dustin's mom. Gemites here are like sentient rocks. Their entire playstyle is fusing off their bodies to create one combination big kahuna who gets stronger with each Gemite in the graveyard and banishes them to gain their effects. That's interesting. I'm like looking up half of these archetypes so I can more effectively look at them later. Google is such my best friend right now. So what did I gain from this? Dustin's lucky human have rare good nature. Lucky human reign in Hell Beast. Dustin almost die like siblings. Did Wayne eat a bunch of, like, baby possums? You each are one of them, but hesitate before opening. This is a fragile thing, but it hums with a strange energy. But I do hope you remember the young lad who used to find himself at your doorstep more than you probably would have liked. I write you now with the utmost urgency. Not sure if the news has reached you at your grasp, but many lives were lost. The town's in frenzy. I hope to mitigate some of the damage that's been done. and thus must speak to you at once. I attempted the journey to your place of residence, but I will locate it. Wait, pranking type? What's going on here? The letter finds its way to you. Sincerely, ES. I got nothing. If it was at night or old leaves, we're able to pinpoint if not for the possums. So I'm able... Beast speak and glass speak. I am the world's weirdest fucking X-Men. It's the rest of the ghost possessing thing. It feels like you're feeling the whole Charlie situation. The boys being dealt with. We're learning so much. If only I remembered a lot of the details. Turns out it's hard to write a comic about how cool language powers are. I remember, I think it was my dad that actually brought that up about, when I was talking about what kind of lame X-Men powers. And he was like, no, having the ability to speak any language would be like the most kick-ass ability. Canine archetype. The monsters could summon themselves from various locations and the opponent activates effect from the hand of grave. They can morph into monstrous forms. Yes, Save, we're playing a visual novel. I have streamed this like 3 or 4 times before, but that might have been before most of you people. So if you can't make a comic, you're trying to sell to teenagers about it. Yes. Very true. Also, I keep forgetting that that's pronounced Exceed Summon. Because I keep wanting to say it's XYZ Summons. Thank you, the anime. And I build the overlay network to Exceed Summon. God, Zexels was good. It is XYZ Summons. But they call it Exceeds in the anime. You found the best Fire Emblem cat? Because they always say they're going to build the overlay network. They say it like 4 million times in Zexels. I'm pretty... All animes always say shit wrong anyways. Are you telling me that the anime would lie to me about how to pronounce this fucking thing? You're probably right. I gotta finish I'm still like halfway through Arc V, and I'm already sick. They already like exceed summon more than fucking anything. But I'm also getting kind of sick of, and then I build the pendulum. Tips the scale back in my favor, whatever the fuck he says. Fights fire plunger Isles. Yeah, speaking of Luffy, fucking the live action season 2 is coming out next week. It's looking great. Wapple looks as terrible as I thought he was going to be, and I'm kind of glad for that. The archetype called Magic must be based off Western outlaws making pacts with demons that allowed them to activate magic musket spells / traps from their hands. Oh, that's really cool, too. Man, have card games just been cool this whole time? Uh-oh. Did I? Nope. Thought I ran over a stray wire or something. Yeah, it turns out witches don't need physical letters delivered to them. Nah, I've still not returned to Hearthstone or Yu-Gi-Oh! It's so fucking cool. You just need to get into a narrative aspect of every... I do. I mean, Master Duel is, like, free, and I've always been wanting to maybe check it out just for... shits and giggles. I've heard mixed things about Master Duel, leaning more towards positive than negative. Tip on your shoulder, do it. Well, okay, here's the thing. I actually do not like Master Duel's meta. Well, that's really all I can really do for terms of, stuff. I have almost bought cards before because I do like art. I do like a lot of the artwork for Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, but, like, I don't know anyone that really plays I know people who physically play Magic, but that's about it. I personally play physical because Master Duel is closer to Japan's meta, and I hate this. You hate Japan. Yeah, but, like, that's really all I could play. Telling some meta. Oh, what are you talking about? They have so many metas they're balancing. Keep forgetting it's the full name. I guess with the Mystic trait, this makes sense. Are those Oh, it's bottles of wine. I thought those were cigars and wine. Let's move some boxes. They're packed full of lead? Oh, they feel packed full of lead. Oh, look, some creepy children. There's no more vermin. They weren't vermin. There is no meta. Well, like, there's always going to be a meta, no matter how much you try to balance a game or anything. Same with, like, games, like video games. It's like, no matter how much fine-tuning you do, there is always going to be a tier list in any competitive video game. Oh, good. We found a bunch of birthday cards. Happy birthday, old geezer! And treat you to your best birthday yet. I'm not sure what sort of doodads you're into these days, but I'll send something that made me think of you. I feel like if I start writing notes to, like, a second or third cousin, I'm definitely gonna have to use the word doodads. The best shells in the bunch. Not sure how rare they are, but they're awful pretty. Same one too. Clayton doodads roused hour. I would like to bring back a bunch of old words. Doodads is not used enough in the common parlance, parliament's tongue. I don't know what the fuck to say here. I'd also like to bring back calling things dope. We don't call enough things dope anymore. But it didn't. It's Dad. Wait, hold on. So, she said her dad never spoke to her, but apparently he kept, like, writing her? Oh, okay. So her mom was just a piece of shit. Sounds about right. Dude, we have to tell her about these notes. I feel like I'm getting all sorts of important information. Like, the possums are still alive. So this is Tabitha's old room. Oh, of course, the sailor suit. What? I'm here. What the fuck? That could be blood. I don't think it's ink. Thank God the dog is here to help me out. A sentence I never thought I would say. Let's try an ink that oxidizes. And if you guys are gonna argue about card games in chat, please keep it civilized. I don't think you guys are yelling at each other yet, but just a heads up. I don't mind you guys arguing, I just don't want to, like, look over a chat and see a bunch of expletives. So to say, Zeal, I think Ryan might be right. This is not the first time that my chat has devolved into people talking about card games. Maybe it was someone else. I can't actually remember, but I know we have talked about card games in this chat before. Okay, maybe I do need to dust off that idea of doing a Master Duel stream where I just roleplay as a fucking one-off Yu-Gi-Oh villain. I do have to pick the right archetype, though, because I don't remember what the archetype I was originally going to use. Folks, I don't know what to say anymore. I feel like we're learning nothing. The mystery is getting so thick it's gone from gumbo to gravy. Isn't gumbo already a fairly thick soup, or am I, like, not knowing what gumbo is? Our plays like you should play Ebell. A lot of stuff in it. Okay. But it's stew. I've never had gumbo, but I've seen it like on shows and stuff. And gumbo is not like a dish the Midwest is known for. So I don't see it a lot of places. No way. 'Cause this is a bombshell! Where the hell is Scarlet Hollow? I don't remember where this town is. The mystery just boiled over. I got an achievement for that. I think explore options are just completely optional. Yep. Maybe don't jump out the window. Jesus. There is something so funny about not only me streaming this game, but then she's also fucking recording a YouTube video. The top shelf is occupied by Antique Dick and Jane, Nursery Rhymes, Ancient Edition of Grimm's Fairy Tales. Ooh, writing practice books. Yeah, that's pretty standard for a very strict rich family. They're not allowed to have fun. Your family may have been wealthy, but maybe not in joy. We're just now realizing this. The Rousdower family. I just realized that the Scarlets are like the main family line, so canonically, this Clayton Rousdower in Scarlet Hollow's canon could be the son of one Zap Rousdower. Which means that an alien cult is also attached to all this, or whatever the absolute fuck was going on in the final sacrifice. I'm gonna be real, I don't actually have that great of redeems. Like, they're all really fun, they're all, like, I like the ones I have. I just need to come up with better ones. Reasons mommy should take me and Maribel to the zoo. 1. We have been very good girls and not cried for a whole week. 2. Maribel says elephants are so big and I'd like to see. See one. 3. I think it would be fun and mommy would have a good time. God, that's depressing that they have to write that in notes. Force you to play a game of next choosing. Should I make that one of them? Just like 100k, you pick the next game. It'd have to be after Romeo's a Dead Man, because I'd like to finish that. I think someone I know has like it's like 1,000,000 channel points for that. Maybe I saw it on a stream, I don't remember. Talk to the boy in the wall. So there's a bastard kid they just like. Oh wow, that's do something interesting, amusing, or otherwise trolly with them, and then they... The if in all these statements is really sad. Try to draw a unicorn. Expressions of some reality that Alexandria could only dream of. Oh, their dad was a drunk. And their mom sucked. Don't say that about a bunch of children drawing about their problems, Stella. Alright? Maybe we don't show this to the world. Maybe we don't. Am I the crazy one here? Like, maybe don't put a YouTube video titled like, we found out my ancestors were being, had abusive parents. Not clickbait. That feels like a dick thing to do. I'm not gonna lie. That's just me, though. There he is again. There he is, the boy in the wall. He looks exactly like this guy. Stella, for the love of God, please. It's like half of YouTube vloggers. Yeah, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like, maybe just call the cops. This place is pure evil. Stella, do you not hear the person breathing? It pains you to stand in this space. Emotions hang over you, strong, oppressive, and overwhelming. Though the thoughts that threaten to fill your lungs. You don't feel death here. You feel something worse, a deep loss, one that has left a wound that refuses to scar. You can't help but fixate on the carpet in the center of the room. The corner's rumpled. Oh, there's definitely someone here. I'm moving that damn carpet with the power of magic. Yep, okay. That's the 5 elements, and I've never seen a fucking circle like that. I'm gonna be real, if I ever, like, own a house and have kids, I would definitely also secretly scribble magic incantations for them to discover later in life. I would try to trick people into thinking I was actually a wizard. Yeah, I don't think I need to be learning about this. Oh. You have early onset dementia. No. What you do is, like, you hide a magic circle, or you give, like, a book or something that, like, has weird scribblings. You gotta, like, build a puzzle out of it. This isn't like I'm an old man. You'd have to do it for, like for decades. I'd be a fucking terrible parent. I'm trying to gaslit them into fucking... The fuck? But the central symbol is the strongest of all. It echoes. Talk to me, Clayton Rasdower. Snap out of it. A bell chimes, not calling me but pushing me away. There's a field somewhere torn by hunger and... Yeah, how about we don't fucking... I'm kind of imagining if Stella wasn't here that I would just end up becoming part of a trance. This is mostly just like a destroyed house. And that's fucking... Yeah, I romanced Stella just to make sure I didn't get sucked into a magical portal from hell. Remember, kids, if you're going to investigate a creepy mansion full of magic, make sure you have a significant other to stop your soul from getting stolen. Holy shit. Okay, so we're not gonna go into the creepy door. Don't worry, I'll go in. You guys stay out here. We should have brought the gun. I'm sorry, what? Did they just have like a person trapped in the house? I don't fucking know. The pain radiating from the walls housing your mind. Whoever lived in here is in constant torment. Yeah, that's how this fucking works. We need to leave. We need to just leave this town and never look back. Oh my lord. We need to run! Don't just pick it up, it could be cursed! Or filled with evil! Did you just... Tabitha, did you lock up your sister or something? Do I have more evil family members? Okay, I'm not gonna tell her that about how yeah, we need to leave. Who is playing the piano? Is it the dog? You know who you'll find if you find the tune. It's an invitation. Wayne's blackened fingers send out a message across the top. Okay, we're gonna go fight Wayne now. Do you think it's him? What, the Powerpuff Girls villain? I don't think he's here. Why was Wayne in all Captain Wayne? Yeah, he's... Oh, God, this game would fucking turn out to be amazing if he showed up. You'd be like, let's kill this ghost. It turns into a shooter. God, Captain Wayne was so much fun. That game fucking ruled. We will go talk to him together. Not because I think this is a good place to bring a significant other, but mostly because I'm afraid if Wayne tries to kill me, I need some backup. Thank goodness we're finally leaving this place. I don't know. I feel like Stella's either gonna actually discover ghosts are real, or something real bad's gonna happen to her. We're going to the center of the earth. There are a lot of goddamn windows in this place. Christ. Oh, okay. Alright. I don't know why I think that's just a funny mental image. I'd hoped you come alone. The days of harassing you are over. You'll have to arrest the both of us. That's alright. You can enjoy your what is that word? Slattern? Okay, what the fuck does that mean? Hold on, Google. I need to Google something. I need to Google this fucking word. What the fuck is this word? An untidy, slovenly woman. It is derogatory. It is also a name of a kaiju in the Pacific Rim continuity. What a very interesting... We've learned a lot today, kids. Why do I keep saying kids? Right, calm down. Oh, so we're bound by fate to Wayne. What do you mean I'm running out of time? Okay, bye! Called you a slovenly woman. It's a derogatory slang. What is this, fucking blurred vision? Did I get drunk down there? Ah, crap, does the house have a CO2 gas leak? Oh, thank God. I don't think... Only God's least favorite creature subjected to that much mold? Rats don't deserve that. The king of rats. The music got really loud all of a sudden. Is it possible that Tabitha was actually the villain the whole time? That'd be a fucking twist with how much time I spent bonding with her in the first 4 chapters. I feel like we learned a lot, but I also feel like we learned nothing at all. Are you mad at me? Okay, I am not saying this. This is the worst option. Why would I think she would lock me up in there? That's a very odd option, too. I'm not doing that live. No, that would have been the dumbest thing to say. I'm not secretly related to the fucking dark elves from Warhammer, alright? That room does not look like that. It goes in the square. That's right, Tabitha has nothing to do with that. Maybe we should just... Oh yeah, we have to tell her dad's not a piece of shit. Gretchen. Gretchen, we need a second opinion from the dog. The dog will have our second opinion. Well, she does take good care of that damnable thing, despite its limited capacities and expressions of any kind of affection. The dog knows all. Speak to animals has been the funniest way to play this game, because I genuinely think the townsfolk think I'm insane. Does everyone else notice? They do! In early chapters, when you can actually speak directly to the animals like I just did, and a character will comment on it. I think it's like chapter 3 or something when a character actually, like, believes you. But early on, you just look like a crazy person. Can you speak to the monsters? Some of them, yes. The ditchlings, who are only in chapter 1 as the main antagonist, they possess animals, and you actually hear what the animals say. Like the flashback. It's not crazy to talk to a pet or something. Yeah, but like, so there are conversations you have with Gretchen, if I remember correctly, where like you say something and the dog has clearly responded and then you reply back. Like, it's clear you're having a full conversation with the animal. It's not just like how you normally talk to a pet. Oh, they're not on strike today. I feel like the strike is kind of like their creature. I think she doesn't really care. Mostly because she's into supernatural stuff. She runs like a Bigfoot hunting blog or YouTube channel. It's a big tat that way, mostly for the funny. We just barge in. Tabby! Oh, those are fly paper. Oh, it's October, I guess. Stella? Clayton asked. I must be addressed by my full name. Oh, I should have put, like, Esquire or something at the end of that. It would have made this infinitely harder to take seriously. Why are you holding a shotgun? I clean it sometimes. Guns need that kind of things. You know that. Whoever you just played rust out. Getting over the full name. Most of you guys just call me Rouse. Probably because it's a lot easier to type out real quick. Anyway, the two of you must have gotten a late start to some Rousey Dowsey. I have not seen that one in a while. Long night, huh? Jesus Christ, she's gonna fucking kill us. It's Rouse, not Rouse. Yeah, right, you did miss a bunch. You need to come to at least one trail stream so you can watch how Van Arkwright continues to be a fucking failure. Or how Trails Beyond Horizon, as in Rose of an Isle. Ah, that makes sense. Oh no, Horizons has gotten worse. I had actually forgotten about this until I saw screenshots. A good amount of Horizon seems to try to spend part of its runtime trying to justify Agnes as a love interest. And I had forgotten about that till I saw some posts about those scenes, and I'm like, oh, we're getting into some terrible crap. Can't say you could sit. We just came for the Forbidden Wing. Also, Van spends like... No, we're past Van's section. I'm currently on Kevin's, one of Kevin's chapters. Hell, fucking Van spent like 4 hours not learning shit, but Reen spent like an hour and actually learned important information. And then fought a Gundam. A proper Gundam this time. Yes, Kevin, and the 16-year-old is a love interest. How they justify it, the first scene is you go to her house, and you go to her dad's study, and they're like, look, Agnes's dad also likes cars, and saunas, just like you, Van, and look at these pictures. Did you know that Agnes's parents also have an 8-year time difference? And he also met her when she was in, like, middle school? Man, what a coincidence, man. You're so much like Agnes's dad. This isn't weird at all. I'm guessing Elaine's been sidelined. She did get a couple of scenes. What's very funny is that in the parts I've played in Horizons, you either have Elaine or Agnes in the party. They haven't been in the same group once. Your cousin just refuses to answer the question, huh? I feel like this is how I'm gonna reunite with my cousins on my dad's side. Imagine if it's just gonna be this open harem thing. I mean, at least that way I can pick not on yes. I'd almost rather have Van get an option so I can pick anything that's not a crime. Oh. You wouldn't believe what we found in there. Things the family hid from you. Tabitha, we found. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, we found a bunch of fucking occult stuff. He's a rich man in the early 1900s. Of course he's into the occult. That was like a hobby back then. You know, it was the style at the time. You know I know that. This other room, someone had drawn some kind of, I don't know, satanic circle. Like a horror movie. It kind of was. See, that's the thing. I wish occult stuff... I guess it's still kind of a thing, but I guess it's kind of been put into New Age crap. Like, I don't know, it's like occult, is like studying the occult or like looking into that stuff still like a thing? I don't know, I feel like New Age and spiritualism kind of took that over, and that stuff's a little more boring than like, I guess what I would consider proper occult stuff. Missed opportunity to care about magic decades ago. See, that's lame. the magic stuff, even if it's fake, that's at least got it's cool. That's branding. Okay, now we bring up the birthday cards. Is Stella gonna let me talk at all? Or is this like, am I getting led into a trap? I don't think she's listening, Stella. Wayne is still alive. Called me some old curse word and left. I don't know what... Oh, can I say something now? Yeah, I think she's gonna kill me. Hey, why did you invite me here? Please don't tell me there's an ulterior motive. This is just a misunderstanding. I see how it is, Clayton Rousdown. Fuck. Alright, well, I'm gonna run. Oh, you find Stella. Let you two spend the night. My house and digging through. What do you mean this was not my fault? Tabitha? Calm down. Put the gun away. Now, using my own naivety, hope to try to get close to my only friend. Also, you could turn her against me. What? That's not what I was doing. I want to hear it from Clayton from Rousdower. Yeah, I've turned Stella against you. What is this option? We're not throwing accusations. I know you didn't see your dad's birthday card, so why would I think you've seen everything? Oh, that's actually true. If she didn't see the cards, why the hell would I accuse her of any of the other stuff? Well, I'm not the one who came in here saying we need to talk, so you can't blame me for freaking out. It's been a long week. It fucking has. That is just a nice holy deflection. Look, they don't call me the master deflector for anything. Also, that made perfect sense. But no, I did kind of accuse her of a bunch of shit. What do you mean you don't need... Maybe you are evil. That makes sense. It's okay to deflect with people who are armed. True, I'm trying to save my life here. Also, Tabitha, he wrote the address on the back of the card. That definitely should prove something. Why are you calling the cops? I'm here, I can mediate. I'm good at that. We just want to know what's up with your evil family. We know you're not to blame. However, you are coming across very suspicious right now because you just called the cops on us. If I get arrested, that actually might be the funniest fucking thing. You suppose it crimes or just footage of old rooms? Small town where everybody's a dick. Oh, cool. Now you're emotionally manipulating Stella into fucking, I don't know, turning against me right now? What is going on in this conversation? Fuck you. I came here for what? Say anything like a... She used to have likable traits. She came across more like an awkward, just more of an awkward person. Now she's like actually evil. And what if we just leave? Because I know it's like to be alone when your mom dies. That's how you repay me. Sure, that sounds about right. There wasn't a run option. What are you talking about? Alright, that's like Rage Bait 101. Okay, true. Tabitha, I thought we were on good terms. We went to a ghost hunt. We talked at a house. I gave 20 years of my life to a ghost to save your ass. This negotiating thing. I didn't expect a negotiation. I kind of assumed we would give her the evidence and she wouldn't point a gun at my head. But it's not going to keep the mines running. It's not going to fix things that are broken around here. The save button is a thing. No. We fucking stay with our choices. Unless I die. You know, you don't have to maintain the legacy. What do you mean neglecting? I'm not part of this shit. I'm a Rousdower. Oh god, I just realized something. Is the game gonna, like, imply my full name is Clayton Rousdower Scarlet or something? That might actually be the funnier option. Why are there the cops? Why are the cops here? Your real name is Clayton Reddowser. Your mom said you have the same last name. True, we are a Rousdower through and through. Stella's been banned twice. She's been banned already. After this beck and call? Yeah, I recognize that wretched... Well, isn't a pleasant coincidence. I've been looking for you all morning, city slicker. What? What did I do? What did I do? Huh? What am I getting arrested for? What? Don't have me fired for abuse of power or anything? What? Hold on! What crimes have I committed today? Alright, we need to escape. We need to run. Luckily, I have Dustin. What am I getting charged with? Remain silent. No, what? Stella, back me up! How's your Fifth Amendment right? Oh yeah, I do have a right to remain silent, true. Tabitha, how is any of this my fucking fault? I am not the one who dealt with the ghosts. In fact, I think everything that's happened this week so far has been a fucking coincidence. Unless you're trying to get me killed. I'll take care of Clayton Rousdower for you. A fucking... You know what? That's a sentence that's worthy of everything. Man, I didn't even fucking do anything. It's some smooth police academy motion. Man, I can't believe I'm getting arrested. What's that line, Gretchen? Do you like Tabby more than me? Good, because you're being kicked out of my, as being my familiar. I'm going back to Dustin's my familiar. If I come back, Stella, and you've joined her side, I officially quit. I am going to find the nearest car out of this fucking town, and I'm leaving. You have reached 100k points. Please don't. That's nice enough. We need you to the farms pronto. We've got ourselves a possible 187 brewing. Odds of a car crash. Probably high. Wait, what am I doing in the fucking... Oh good, more people with guns. The feeling is strange when you try to examine it. Contradictory. Something that both desires to be alone, yet at the same time needs you in its presence. Oh, cool! Oh, I can't see shit. Back to the house, let's handle from here. There are traps? Tremaine? Bo might be dead. The hostage? What? Fucking, I guess I'm just fucking here. What is getting angry? What's supernatural? Let me out. I'll give you $100. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta adjust my seat. One of the wheels of my chair got underneath a wire, but I'd rather not be dealing with that right now. I'm not waiting in silence. I haven't done anything wrong! Wait, what do you mean? You're just... Wait a minute, I'm getting arrested! For what crime am I getting arrested for? So, there was a kid who got injured at the old mines, but that can't possibly be my fault because the kids went in there on their own free will. I can't be charged with the ghost thing. Getting too close to the truth. Can the bats have the person who owns this whole joint? But, I guess. I would love to see what the hell they're bringing me in for. I'm pretty sure his dad also died, but that wasn't really my fault. I had to save the dog. Yeah, that's right. The guy's just been stalking me, which apparently isn't a crime according to the deputy. I'm gonna be annoying. The traps? Something's in the basement. I'm going to be real. It's going to be quite funny if I miss out on the supernatural happenings this time, because I didn't figure out how to get out of my handcuffs. Oh, thank God Wayne's here. Wait a minute, I just realized, is this border because I gave my life force to the ghost back in chapter 3? It fucking just occurred to me. The stone is doing something to me. It's alright, this will be over soon. I really would have preferred if we could do this all together, but the witch started it early. Should have known she would. Typical witch behavior. Jason's most vulnerable now. She won't be expecting you. So go. I'll be watching. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. Wayne. I don't know if that's true. Wait, where's the other character? You got immunity? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. What's going on here? What the fuck? Careful, Joe. There's traps all over this damn place. They weren't kidding when they said traps. Also, these cops fucking suck. What's with the flesh things? Apparently blood roots. Guys, the tree is gonna kill us all. Officer down. He's been shot? Avery, wait a minute. Better get the flavor, the heavy flavor. We're gonna have to. What stone? We're stuck in the house. Fucking fantastic. Wait, what? So you tried to undermine me, witch? I should have known you would try to find a way around the rules. You've trapped the town. This isn't what any of us wanted. You should nullify the deal before things get worse. It's just unhappy. I don't think something like that would be so opinionated. Wait, hold on. Did we make a deal with a demon? Enoch, what the fuck are you doing, boy? Okay, true. I'll clean everything up. Like nothing ever happened. I'll even leave town. Manipulative hag, this is what you wanted all along. The whole deal is just an opportunity if you have access to it. Well, I know better than hand a ounce of power to you. Oh my god, the witch is also evil. Fucking... Okay, so we have my family, who has made a pact with a demon, who they're giving bodies to, and also a witch. Man, I can't wait to figure out what other supernatural deities are trying to take control of a small town. Fucked everyone over. Even the witch. What is going on? Okay. May I ask what that is? This company's that buy apartment in like. What is this thing? Did you move? Look at each. Bo's not doing so hot. Hi, Salty. What an interesting time to enter the stream. The stone. Clean Rasdauer, we can't get to you. The door is sealed shut. What am I supposed to do here? What problem am I here to solve? Quick suplex the baby-looking thing. She offered me a deal to give to myself. I always wanted to raise a boy on my own. God never saw fit to give me a chance. She gave me the means to right that injustice. Earlier than he was ready, and he came out hungry, too hungry for me to handle. Extremely underwhelmed. I don't think I'm familiar with that game, Salty. So, what is the fetus? The witch gave you a fetus? That's like half tree? I'm so lost. Self-defense. Castle Doctrine. Yeah, what are you helping? Oh, okay. Where'd the fetus child come from? What a kid. Events forced something to occur to be born in earlier. It eats roots or parts of the kid. This is a visual novel? Yes, it is, Salty. People should care, even about something they don't know. You don't care about that much. Okay, why is he shot? Shouldn't be talking, frankly. Just walk to a man's house, expect him to have run of the place. So why did Bo come in here? Is Bo still alive? Oh, he is. It latched itself onto him. It's like stealing his life. What's with this? I'm not just gonna let Bo die. Actually finish the game. Yeah, I wouldn't try to do any special stuff with special rules attached to eugenics. Especially since I'm pretty sure once you beat the game, it unlocks, like, hard and lunatic modes. Yeah, maybe if we let the doctor come in? There's an instinct for self-preservation. But where did he come from? Oh, I did not mean... I thought the last one would bring me more options. Yeah, does your son have a name? Yeah, how do you think it's just gonna be a normal kid after all this? Yeah, there's a difference. That thing is made of plants. I guess we'll just explore every option until I can think of something. That thing is evil! Yeah, how do you know when it kills Bo? It won't just kill anything. We gotta separate it. Too bad that's the guy with the gun, though. Yeah, what is it doing? Well, you really don't care that you're a fetus child that's just gonna eat somebody alive, huh? Wait, grown in the field? Yeah, normally for something like eugenics or whatever, or for this game for that matter, the Scarlet Hollow stuff's been free, but normally they don't do DLCs for the chapters. God, I gotta play Marine Eugenics. Oh, why would I say that? Is there a single normal person here? Why are we trying this hard to save a cop? I think we're trying to save Bo's life more than anything. Oh! I should not be asking this many questions. I just realized, I'm pretty sure Bo's sprite is getting worse and worse. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize this was timed. Alright, we gotta destroy this damn thing. Holy shit! Am I gonna get shot? Oh, fuck. What the fuck? I... No, fuck it, I'm not doing that. I'm killing this fucking thing. I'm finishing this off. The thing is like a... not good. Okay, the faucet turned on. I didn't think my choices would result in somebody killing themselves. I didn't expect that. Oh, don't tell me somebody else died. They literally said your choices matter, idiot. I didn't think. I don't know. I think Avery just passed away because I got an achievement that said lost the barista. Now that sucks. I liked that character. I didn't think asking more questions would have resulted. I just thought killing the demon would have been the best bet. I didn't think it would result in 2 people's deaths. Let the water take me. There's no water. What? Oh, I finished episode 5. Okay, that was the whole chapter. What? My cursor changed. Wait, what's going on here? What is this? The bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Your turn to die. The immediate decision is often not the correct one. You're right, but I'm also not smart. What is going on? It's gonna kill everyone. You're not the one who had the vision. We're torturing you, Rouse. That's about right. You can stop it, Mother, but you won't be strong enough. Her words are heavy. Of course I'll stop it. Wait, it's like an eyeball. What the fuck is going on? Take my power. I won't destroy you, my own daughter. Sounds about right. I'm not destroying people. I will not let 1,000 people die. Oh, am I the witch? Is this the witch's backstory? Oh, let me guess. The cycle, the witch must keep consuming her own children or something? Oh, damn, the bubonic plague. God damn it. Every year. So was the baby the witch? No, I think the witch helped create the baby. You just kill the child. What's with the... Like, what's this? We're starting a fire? No, that sucks. No, I can't. I have to. Okay. I thought the eye was actually on the... If I had a nickel for every time I was secretly the villain of a game, I'd have... Not a lot of nickels, actually. That's not a very common twist. Oh, damn, World War I's brewing? Maybe we could stop it. Yeah, let's stop all war. So the witch keeps having kids, having to consume them to gain ultimate power again. Like, what is this? Okay, this is a fucking image right here. I feel like I'm fighting a Fate character right now. That's me. Yeah, there's one of his eyes. There's the other. That's a good question. I don't know. This seems to imply that if she has a kid, she loses some of her power and she needs to reconsume it to gain full. But I also don't know how this works. You always have a daughter until you don't. And you remove him from the world. Yeah, I'm really unsure. She just keeps having kids until she keeps eating them. Oh, okay, this is... We learn about this in Chapter 2, where a bunch of miners got killed. Infinite daughters hack. Oh. Oh, I can't prevent I can't... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I can't prevent the collapse. Again, what is this? I guess. You can devour the thing that sits. So she's like, man, if I could devour this thing, I could fucking have ultimate power. Oh yeah, her. I remember her. She was our friend, the ghost. What are you doing here? Are you real? Well, she wasn't a ghost. like, she was our actual friend, but then... What are you talking about? Oh, you're related to the witch, huh? I'm going to save lives. What the hell was the weird fetus child thing all about? Oh, the demon. I remember the demon. God, Enoch, you're a dick. What a very weird thing to say. Am I just like... Was I just born to kill supernatural entities? Lucky if I finish my work, but you know it has to be done. To save you, to save Tabitha, to save everyone in the town. Haven't they all been stuck long enough? Can save them. There's no illusion masking her word, no trickery. She only speaks the truth. Oh, she's speaking her truth. Oh, okay. What the hell was that? Did I just weaken her by speaking her true name? Don't summon random name. Okay. Clean her ass down. Wait. You can't see now that this will benefit you because you don't understand the danger, and your enemies have made sure you can't. Not until it's too late. I'm the only one who sees you walk free, but I understand why you wouldn't trust me. Of course I do. We are fucking so gonna die. Oh, I can take back my youth, but I'd have to kill one of my friends. Pull the thread. Alright, chat, what do we do? Do I gain back the years I lost to a ghost, or do I try to kill this woman? Do it, Rouse. Fuck it, we ball. Are we pulling the thread? Is that what we're doing? Are we killing this person? We going option 2? Alright. Careful work torn open, if only monetarily, as her daughter's hands are finally unbound enough to grab their mother. Oh, we just killed her. Welcome to the Dead Moms Club. Wait, we gave her the power. What the fuck? We gotta continue this joke. We threw her true name at her and then fucking disrupted her magic. Oh, this isn't good. You'll figure it out, I know you will. It's okay, nothing ever happens. Oh, cool. I just killed 3 characters have died in the past, like, hours. In the last, like, hour. I have caused so many problems. Ah, shit, I really am going to jail, aren't I? Where am I? Oh, dude. And the couch can vouch for the... Oh, cool, we were just outside next to the... We were in the junkyard, apparently. Huh? Oh, I actually finished Chapter 5. Okay. Stay tuned for updates for the final release by joining our Discord. Wow, I missed a lot of scenes. What? I feel like the witch thing was supposed to go longer. You played too fast for the game devs. I thought I did all the optional stuff back in the house. You know, it's also entirely possible that I might have just had, like, the perfect builds for this. Like, it's possible that being a mythical person let me sort of go through the witch segment fast, and then, like, being with Stella might have let me bypass most of the conversation with, Tabitha. I don't know what happened. I guess I'll have to wait for the next chapter to come out. That one felt kind of short. Small mouse? That looks like an axolotl. So like 2 hours. Well, the whole thing would have been like, what? This game has been like, what, 8 hours at this point? I think longer because I've played on a separate file just to see what's up. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the fuck I really did. What the hell was that? That was really weird. Okay. I open up Steam and the first thing I see is a Fallout meme. That really shows you what the hell I was doing before this. Yeah, I feel like there must have been something, like, there must have been some stuff I could have done to make the game go on longer. That just felt like... To get Serial, what happened? We killed the witch. There you have. No, we woke up in a junkyard. Yeah, I feel like I missed a lot, especially considering that, like, I did get spoiled on some stuff, and I feel like I didn't get the full story. I just asked the wrong questions. Should play with, like, different fucking... It does, because there are different outcomes. Like, every chapter has had, like, a different, like, what... The part that made me lose my strength, I believe if you have a certain, like, skill, you can actually get past that. I think Mythical also in that chapter gives you more information. You're supposed to play through it with different skill combinations to get different outcomes. And also, before they did Chapter 5's update, they rewrote most of Chapter 1. Or, they added some stuff to Chapter 1. To really expand it. I don't know, I just assumed this chapter was going to be a lot longer, because they kept talking about how many words they wrote, and I was like, okay, so the chapter is going to be really long. But, like, judging by my other stream completion times for the chapters, this is about on par with all the other ones. So... Who fucking knows at this point? Still weird. This was literally a speedrun. We spent half the stream backtracking. I wasn't trying to speedrun. I would like to run through this game with like a call or something. And then have like people making decisions. I think that'd be a fun way to play this at some point. Spent like 30 minutes actually playing the chap. I don't know. I feel like some parts should have went on longer or something. Like the pumpkin. I say the pumpkin segments. That's the only guess I have for where the fetus came from. But I thought because Bo has been mentioning for the past couple of chapters, the guy who had the thing stuck to him, that his family used to have this giant pumpkin that went missing. And the guy with the gun was like, oh, it should have just grown in the fields. And I'm like, well, but it's not the guy with the gun's pumpkin. So like, what the fuck? I don't really know what that was all about. That just felt like a weird random set piece. I'm not really sure what the hell that had to do with anything. It doesn't even have anything to do with like the overarching storyline. Tabitha was suddenly just a jerk, and I genuinely can't figure that one out. Just confusing as all hell there. I guess I actually thought the whole witch segment was gonna be a lot like I was like, oh, the second half of chapter 5, because it came out in 2 parts, and I'm like, oh cool, I have another like hour or so. Villager gonna keep eating their children, pretty much. I genuinely thought, I was like, oh, fucking, that's so cool. I have, because like I got to the witches part and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm halfway done. I have another like hour or so. Like, oh, we might have to do this into 2 streams. It's possible that I just like read fast too. I didn't read everything out loud because I genuinely don't enjoy that. I liked the chapter. The chapter was very good. I just feel like this is the first chapter that I've ended where I just feel like I'm missing like 70% of the content. And that's weird because I don't think I felt that way about any of the other chapters. I felt like every other chapter I got the full story, but I could have gotten additional stories if I had done something differently. Here, it feels like once I got past the exploration part, it was like, here's the set piece in the basement. Here's the witch's set piece. And we're done. I killed the witch. And I guess I killed the other thing. I am the supernatural killing machine today. Small town cycle moment. You see, in the flame chase journey, there's 12 billion cycles. Ah, that was a fucking... There's no way it was only that. Yeah, there's gotta be something. I don't know if I just didn't ask the right questions, or if, like, somehow I lucked into... Because I am thinking that, like, because I had Stella on my side, maybe the Tabitha section was a lot easier. And maybe because I was magical, I was able to do the witches section. Try again? You guys want to just do a whole playthrough of this from the start? I don't think I could do that by myself. I would need additional help. I have my save file for whatever, when they release their next game. You don't save in different files. No! Fuck it, we ball. Whatever choices I make are the choices that kill me. That's the name of the game. The remaining time trust. You're a 3 files kind of lady. I never rotate saves. Especially for a game like this where it's like especially with like the bow thing is like if I start saving and then going through a segment and then just loading saves whenever I want to fix something, that's it. That's the end of everything. I caught myself doing that with Disco Elysium and checks. I kept like backing out and doing them again. And I'm like, I can't be playing games like this. I think I did that in Baldur's Gate 3 too. Where I'd fail a check and then I would, like, boot the game to a previous load. Not a fun way to play these games. I'm aware that's a terrible habit, especially for Disco Elysium. I think we might just cut it short. Nothing ever goes wrong. You listen to me. I'll try to bump your game up on the list, right? We still gotta finish. Tomorrow's gonna be. We're not gonna finish Romeo's a Dead Man, but I'm definitely gonna play more of it. Thursday is Trails, and there is not a fucking chance in hell I'm streaming Sunday because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday just suck so much for me this week. So, normal stream times. I'll actually do 3 this week. I've been kind of slacking on that. Why, Dad? So, I have one of my coworkers is gone this weekend. So the solution to the problem is that I have to fill all their shifts. So I don't work Fridays, so now I have to work Fridays. So I'll be working like pretty much all day Friday. Saturday my schedule is exactly the same, but on Sunday I have to take her shift as well. The problem is I already work all day. So now I have to work all day Sunday and close. So that should be fun. I did get offered to have 3 days off next week, but I decided against it just because every time I have 3 days off, I sometimes need to double check that I still have a job, because I sometimes forget. Or it doesn't feel like it. I need to keep a consistent schedule so I don't accidentally show up to work late. Also, daylight savings time. I don't really feel like dealing with that this week. Yeah, work sucks. From 32 hours to a week to 40. I'm still around like 32, depending on like the time. We're currently in slow season where I work. See, I managed to look out and got Fridays off pretty consistently. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I still don't have a decent explanation for that one. But you're an unemployed bum who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! You're living the dream. I have to still pretend I have a job. Not that I really have fun with it. I'd say if only this could be my job, but like, Jesus Christ, no. I do not play the types of games that make one a professional streamer. Your job can stop being open on Mondays now. I work Mondays, and most of my Monday shifts are by myself because I have to watch the entire kitchen while the managers fuck off and have a meeting. I love spending 2.5 hours of my shift literally by myself. It's fucking terrible. Get that Honkai Star Rail sponsorship? Yeah, Star Rail sponsor me. Fucking... I'll talk positively about your game. Its story. I don't have anything positive to say about its fucking gameplay. Your own gamer subs flavor? Yeah, fucking... I don't even know what I'd want as a flavor. Yeah, use code Roused Hour to get 50% off the arsenic flavored gamer subs. Disappointment Duran. Why, I said it right the first time. Why did I also say Duran? Fucking every VTuber is goddamn sponsored by gamer subs. How do they make money? If they sponsor like everybody... Yeah, that's the plan for the next of the week is going to be pretty standard. I do not actually know what we're playing after Romeo. I'll have to find something. I don't even know how many streams I have that left, actually. That's the weird one. You know what? You're right. I should finally play Deus Ex. And by finally, I mean play it on this computer. Is there like anything? I don't even know why I have this still open. This is just chatting now. I really like this game, though. Big war crimes in China. Hold on. I might be committing war crimes somewhere else, but that's a different story. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do after this. I mean, we still have to finish Trial of Mana with Zai. I'm going to close out of the game so I'm not just... You guys can have a black background for a while. Why'd I have to click the quit button twice? Oh, I thought it was going to crash for a second. This is just chatting stream now, guys. UI 100. I think it's made in Renplay, and like... Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. Is there any game that's coming out? Hold on, you guys are just gonna... We're just stuck at just chatting. I don't think this really matters. Is there anything on my, like, wish list that's come out recently? No, I'm not putting it up on screen. That takes too much fucking effort. Stop adding games. Your backlog already gave you something to play. Hold on, there might be something more interesting. As far as it believe. I don't hate you. It's just funnier if I keep pushing it off. I definitely have stuff that's interesting on my wish list, but none of it's like... I'm paying full price for it right now. Well, some of it is, but some of it's not. I could start doing some point-and-click adventures, but I honestly don't think those would make for very good streaming material. Oh, I do want to save that, though, for later. I have so many games that have to-be-announced release dates. I need to get rid of some of this shit. I don't know. I have to think about that soon. No, I'm not playing Kiwami 3. Steam. I refuse. I've heard the story changes. I don't like them. Yakuza needs to stop doing that. Alright, I think we're gonna end it here. Cure them, see forget you did, and then re-add them later. I have done that. I have gotten rid of something on a wish list, and then during a sale, I have purchased it, forgetting that I had it on a wish list. I'm pretty sure I've done that before. You know you want to kill the Emperor Rouse. Ah, that is tempting. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be more Romeo's a Dead Man. Start time might be a bit earlier, because I don't actually have work tomorrow. I have Wednesday off this week instead of Friday. So, and then Trails will be on, whatever. Then once you put your balls to the ground, so another ROM hack. That is true. After Romeo, I could go back to Hagen White. And we could finally finish that up. That's not actually the worst idea in the world. Since I'm pretty sure I still owe you guys all a completion of that one, since I was still having fun with it. The Infinite Rouse backlog. What happened with Hagen White was just... Sundays became my day for Fire Emblem, but like... There have been so many days I've come home from work... So goddamn tired. I just do not have the energy to play a game that requires my brain. I've almost thought about doing Trails that day and try to do Thursdays, but I like having a huge block of time to do Trails, even though I haven't been doing super long streams for that recently. Just because JRPGs end up taking so much longer. But yeah, I'll have to remember that. I'll have to try to remember where I am in Hagen White, because I might need a story refresher. Maybe I'll like put together some crappy clip art or something, and I'll pretend I understand what the story is. Like Boone, right? Yes, he's a cool companion in New Vegas. Speaking of New Vegas, I need to figure out why one of my fucking modded companions isn't working. one of the options to recruit them isn't fucking there, and I'm getting pissed off. Alright, quick aside, before we finish, I would like to complain about Nexus mods real fucking quick. Why the fuck are they asking me to pay for, like, a premium subscription to fucking download a mod pack? Like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, I get it. You have to, like, make money somehow, but, like, at the same fucking time... Some of these are, like, 300 plus mods. I am not downloading them one at a fucking time. It's like, I don't fuck... You can cap the download speed for it, but, like, you can just fucking... Just let me press a button and get all the fucking mods. How was Minecraft doing this better? Maybe Vortex just fucking sucks as a mod. I tried to download another thing to help, but it was like... Fucking, this mod launcher is like, well, make sure you have a folder, not in one of your root folders. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And I'm trying to figure this out, because I'm like, oh, okay, it just has to be in my seed. No, fuck, it can't be there. Have you considered playing Terraria? I do have Terraria. I feel like someone was going to talk me into playing it with them, but I do not remember who it was. Since it was probably... Yeah, it was probably Swirl. But also, it could have been someone else. Getting blown up by bombs. I think I played a total of 5 minutes of Terraria. You should play Noitia. I do have that, too. I think I have Noitia as well. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, there it is. The game that started the Germadet. Which is not the reason I bought this. I bought this because it actually looked sick as hell. Even though I think... I'm pretty sure it fucking... It's like Quizmo. I don't know if I have that one. I can check real quick. Let me just change it. One of the positive reviews is I hate Noitia. Jesus Christ. That's a roguelike. That's a fucking roguelike. Name a better pair. I like roguelikes. I just don't like streaming them because... One, I have terrible streamer's luck, by the way. I don't think I've done a really good run of any roguelike I have played on stream. Maybe... No, I didn't even finish Nuclear Throne. What the fuck is Quizmo... What is this, Zeal? Oh, this looks sick. Like, I'm not even kidding. When I did eugenics, like, last week or something, fucking terrible stream. I barely fucking won anything. The next day, I managed to complete the run I was trying to do on that stream. After, like, 3 attempts, but... Whatever. Alright, this is getting added to my wish list. This looks sick as hell. This looks really cool. I like roguelikes. I really do. It's just, like, when I play a roguelike, it's always fucking... 20 hours pass and then tells the whistle. Yeah. It happens. Oh, and I don't think anyone really cares about this, but I am still planning to do Barony at some point. I'm still waiting for its its content update to finish. But yes, we will be getting I believe I have at least 2 volunteers for Barony. So I just need a 4th one. Not space. There you go. The Aztec demons are also a megacorp. You're a merc doing jobs. The 15th. Oh, you've shown Barony to class. I am addicted. All right, I got fucking super into Barony. I'm almost tempted to boot up a run, but like I'm also getting hungry. We're just gonna call it a shorter stream this Tuesday. What's it called? I'll add it to the wish list. I'll definitely. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'll probably just cook up a burger or something. Actually, it's not bad outside. I might try to walk over to a gas station. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, normal schedule this week. Next week should probably be back to normal. Wingstop or get noodles. Wait, is Wingstop any good? I've never had Wingstop. I'm gonna be real. I've had bad luck with wings for so much. I don't know what you think about it. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's Warhammer coded. But I'd vote for noodles. I've had terrible luck with wings. It's bad, but $13 for 5 tenders and fries and a drink is not bad. It's not the worst. But I'd go noodles. Even though I've had noodles. Well, I've had pasta the last couple of nights. I'll cook up a burger. I really need to eat more. Drier than Popeyes. Jesus. I had a couple weeks ago, I went to it was a restaurant. I don't know why I said it like that. I went to a restaurant that gave me it was 4 tenders drenched in hot honey, and it was so fucking. Those were the best fucking tenders I ever had. Yeah, I understand. I feel like that's the thing with chicken is like I feel like you either get like it's either really good or really bad. I don't feel like there's a real middle ground on like fried chicken. I was in Popeyes. What the fuck? There was some chicken place I ate last year. Like I ordered chicken and waffles, and it was like it was the worst meal I'd had like all year. What the fuck was this? I can't remember. They burnt the shit out of my chicken. They like the fucking the waffle was like soggy. What a KFC portrait posture from Effie. Fucking the dopest shit. Yeah, send me a link to that. I gotta see that. That's fucking amazing. I love the FE community. One day we'll get information about that new game to see if I need to actually play it. I'm getting more and more pissed off about that. Put it in media share. I can do that real quick. No, I just got it. Okay. I forget media share is that thing for that. Yeah, I'm still looking for Fire Emblem news because I need to know if I'm actually playing that new game or not. Like, we have so little information, I don't know if this is just 3 houses again or if, like, they actually put in game mechanics that are fun and interesting. It's probably just going to be more 3 houses, so I'm definitely preparing to not buy it, but I'm actually going to look this up, because I thought it was supposed to release this year, but a friend of mine was like, I think it's next year, so I'm going to look this up. And don't click on fucking, you liked 3 houses? Most people do. I'm going to be real. Just anything but Edelgard. Ah, you're a rare 3 houses enjoyer who does not like Edelgard. That's curious. I feel like all of Edelgard's fans are really big into that. I like Claude too, except when I try to think about his story, where I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? He's kind of an idiot. Yeah, you're not wrong. Main games. Yeah, 2026. Fortune's Weave. So here's one of the things that okay, this is just a chatting stream at this point. This is one of the things I really don't understand about 3 houses is like the only character who from beginning to end the whole game makes sense for is Dimitri. Because the pre-time skip stuff is all about his country. Edelgard works much better as like a rival character to him. It makes me feel like this was just one game that they split into 4 routes and they just botched it at every fucking turn with the story. And the gameplay. is the Edelgard. Yeah, no. Yeah, what? My media share. You know what? Let's rewatch. We only have the one trailer. By the way, it's not a good sign on your fucking game when I look up, like, when I'm on TV tropes and I look up mimetic mutation and, like, most of the memes about your new Fire Emblem game is all people, like, talking about how much discourse there is around Three Houses. I have not played, like, any games in this series. See, Zeal, the funny thing about this is, like, I feel like, okay, when... Another century. When a fan base does get very large, you do see, like, the fan base becoming very, like, set in very much factions. Like, to call the Pokemon community, for starters, one big fandom is, like, in my opinion, just wrong. There are people who like Pokemon for various different reasons. Fire Emblem has kind of ended up in this, where I think there's three major... Too big, it's time to mow the lawn. Where I feel like there's three different kind of, like, fan bases within. You have, like... Well, maybe, like, 4 or 5 at this point. Where you have, like, fucking, Weeb half. I mean, that's more than some people have played. But you have, like, you have people, you have, like, the fan base that are more old school fans who like the pre-Awakening games. You have, like, the more, like, I would call myself the more casual fan who likes pretty much the whole series with some exceptions. I'm not a huge Gaiden fan. I am not a huge Three Houses fan. I find Fates hilarious, so I don't hate it. The more I think about it, the more I think Fates is the funniest fucking game. You are not a casual... I meant, like, in the sense that, like, I have more of a general like of Fire Emblem. I don't think I'd have to be the one person... I was using more of a generalized statement, I guess. Yeah, like, you're way... like somewhere in the middle. Yeah, like I'm part of this community. Well, part of this community. I am still more. I'm hardcore than I guess a lot of people are, but I'm definitely a lot more casual than the super hardcores are. I'm here to bridge the gap between the two communities, although I don't think either of them want that. You have a lot of the new gen fans, like the people who came in. I was gonna say something about the Rouse PNG. That's correct. That is true. Place for the math. You have a lot of the new gen fans from like the post Awakening games who are fans of those games but still play the classics. But the weirdest thing of all is I would say Three Houses has its own fan base. Like, the people that like Three Houses seem to only like Three Houses. And seem to just almost stubbornly refuse to give any of the other games consideration. Like, Engage was not a perfect video game. I really liked Engage and felt like it was a positive step forward. Some people didn't. That's fine. You can be wrong. But I feel like a lot of hate Engage got was because of a lot of Three Houses people who were just like... Man, I definitely fucking know what how to play a Fire Emblem game, so I'm gonna complain about a bunch of crap that doesn't actually fucking matter. It's really hard to find actual Fire Emblem fans in the wild, because they just say, oh, I played Three Houses, and it really annoys me because I want to, like, talk about Fire Emblem, not just Edelgard discourse. True. Like, I don't think I've talked about this on, I might have talked about this on stream, but, like, Three Houses' biggest problem is it doesn't teach you how to play Fire Emblem. It doesn't teach you the basics you need to play any of the other games. It has removed so many aspects about the basics of how you play most of these games that it's like it's impossible to be like, hey, would you like to play this game? It's like, yes, the weapon triangle. No, you can't just second seal everybody. That's not how we fucking do things here. Subhumans. Ugh. I also hate a lot of the, like, Three Houses build guides, where it's like, you can turn this unit into this unit, and they're still broken. And I'm like, how do you people not understand that is a fundamental flaw with the system? We're just being casually racist against Lagoos right now in the chat. And I unfortunately have, like, 150 hours in Three Houses. I beat every route. I beat the DLC. Because I think when it came out, I must have thought it was fun, but, like, every time I've tried to replay it since, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is horrible. You get to the time skip, and, like, half the mechanics don't even fucking do anything anymore. It's like, oh, would you like to do the studying thing? And it's like, no. What fucking purpose does this have anymore? Garrick Mach is the worst fucking map in the world. And there's shit units and good units, and that people are unequal. I don't want my Joe Care to be the same level as my Jagan. Exactly. Like, there is something so funny about the amount of times I have taken subpar units across the finish line. The amount of times I've beaten Path of Radiance with Mia would make everybody cry, but, like, I keep doing it because I'm stupid. Like, there is something so special about the old Fire Emblem games, where you have bad units, and you're just like, I'm still gonna bring them. Bring them to the end game. From Gordon to the end, Jesus Christ. You're a fucking mad lad. And if they're good, they're just unserious. That is a sniper. Oh, I would have loved to have seen that run. But there's just... I would love to see a picture of that. But there's just... Mega's a joke here to me. You know what? Heavy unit with low defense stat, higher than average speed and res was your favorite unit. See, that's what you really get from the old school, like, the older games. Is, like, I don't think a character like Amelia could be made today. And I don't mean, like, in the whole, when people say this, you know, like the whole, oh, it was stupid crap. I mean, like, I don't think Intelligent Systems would put out a character who's been so thoroughly dissected if she's a good unit or not. Because I feel like they're kind of too scared to make a bad unit nowadays. Like, Three Houses doesn't... Because they'd make her overpowered because 0 to hero. I still think that's what their original intent was. They just fucked up the numbers and a bunch of other stuff. But there's just also just, like, you just don't get the same terminology. Like, when was the last time we had an est? Like, I'm serious. I actually don't know when was the last time we got an est unit. Because I don't think Engage had one. Three Houses definitely didn't. Awakening doesn't. We need more Dragons like Solth. I mean, I'm not against that, because he's not, like, comically broken, even if you do have a cheated one. came with zero opportunity cost and join time. That's also fucking true. They really like, was it Donald in the first one or whatever? They really like this early trainee unit that's actually super good if you get them there. Which, like, it was funny in Awakening, but, like... I have an idea of Jagan's falling off real quick. Jagans have a really complicated history. Probably one of the most balanced, or at least ones that I think are probably the best, is probably Marcus. He's, like, supposedly pretty good throughout the whole game. I don't usually use him, just because there are other better units in the games he's in. The opportunity cost for high potential is the fact you have a lower window for them time to work with. That is true, yeah. I didn't think about the fact that, like, infinitely grinding kind of takes it. Marcus is OP in 7. I never use Marcus. There's so many other characters I end up using. Seth is Seth. Titania's her own beast, although I think there are units better than her. She's just, like, very good across both of her games. Some of them, like, actually really good. Yeah. I mean, you've got Frederick from Awakening, who's not good, but I'm pretty sure he is still considered a top-tier unit because that, like, +4 defense he gives when you pair up with him is, like, vital for, like, lunatic plus runs. That's their example, since this case actually works. Sulta's, like, good, except his upgrade class. He drops off in usefulness very quick. Which is tragic, because I feel like he's an interesting archetype to get into. Because, like, he's a thief Jagan, which I don't think I've seen before. Yeah, and Shadow Dragon, he's solid. I believe in Hard 5, you have to lean into him. You know, Seth levels? I don't know, I don't usually use him in 7. I always end up trying to use either Sane or, whatever the fuck Sane's friend is, Kent. Although it has been a while since I've done Hector hard, so it's quite possible that maybe I would need him. Makes your life so much easier. I've cleared Hector hard, so maybe I did have to use Marcus. Guess that shines him. That's fair. Again, I'd have to do a Hector hard run again in order to really have more of a thought in there. Hard carries. So I'd still argue she kind of is, because she is probably the fastest you can get a gold knight for a tier 3 unit in FE10. Besides, like, saving all your experience for Har. Send a Master Seal on it. There's all this stuff. Going back. Oh, we saw that. Oh, right. And Sigurd does come. There's, like, 2 separate, like, ROM hacks that are trying to, like... I don't know if either of them are out, because it's been a while since I've checked. That are, like, trying to modify, Radiant Dawn. And I really hope one of them figures out how to make the Dawn Brigade slightly better. I don't know if they just need more maps, or they just need better starting stats. You're pre-promoted a gamer, gross don't really matter. And most dragons in the series have tonnage. Yeah, we're we're just gonna, because I would like to end at some point. I don't want an ad running. Shag and a bishop. Interesting. I have attempted hard 5. I am not. No. I can imagine, since warp is really powerful the further you go back. I mean, it's always powerful, but I feel like it's more powerful in some of the older games. Especially Shadow Dragon. I'm pretty sure you can, like, 2-turn most maps with warp, because you get it kind of early, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Leave it to Kaga to come up with such a cool idea and then, like, almost botch it. Because I think Warp whole map is, like, it's super good, but I feel like it's not... It's one of those things where I wonder if people... no. I was going to say, like, it might be one of those things where people are just like, well, I mean, it can't be that useful. I can only warp 1 unit. But it's like, no. I'm sure people could figure out how to break the game with it. I need to start giving people more credit. Especially with tactics games. Although I really shouldn't. Most people don't play tactic games. Yeah, warp is warp. Teleport. Alright, I gotta fucking end this. I know I got off fucking traffic. Oh yeah, no. If you know what you're doing... Hell, even if don't. Warp is comically busted. I'm pretty sure the reason I beat, like, the latter half of Tearing Saga was because fucking Warp Dancer was fucking broken as shit. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow. We spent, like, a half hour on a Black Void yapping. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. I know I did, and I will see you guys all when I see you guys. Good night, everybody.